Hello, hello, hello. Hope all is well. We are getting a bird's eye view of George, little boy George, laying on his acupuncture mat because it's comfy. Um, yeah, hope all is well. This is I've got a blanket on me because it's a bit chilly, and yeah, I find it quite relaxing laying on this. It's quite nice. But I hope everyone is well. Got a back and hamstrings workout for you guys to watch. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, there's not much else to say really, apart from tomorrow. So if you're watching this on Friday, on Saturday, I have got a cheat meal. It is, I'll tell you what, I've got 2 pizzas, soft baked cookies, packet of crisps, 2 tubs of ice cream. And if I feel like I need the extras, got packets of noodles. I'm looking forward to that. Got shortbreads. Oh, my mum got them for Christmas, and I haven't tried them out yet. I'm looking forward to it. But I feel like a special occasion because they are M&S ones, and if you know, M&S make the good stuff in life. But enough gibbering on. Tomorrow, from this point onwards, is what we got? Push. So it's a more rounded one. And I'm going to start with dumbbell pullovers just to activate my lats and serratus a bit more because of my right shoulder still shit. I feel like when I get enough blood in my lats and my serratus, it helps, do you know what I mean? Bring it all out. Because this side drops a lot more than my left side because this was the injured side. But yeah. Next time I'll be talking to you will be in today's voiceover of back and hamstrings. Hamstrings, George. Fucking voice crack. 26. Guess who's back? Back again. George is back. Doing his weird lat exercise. This is my version of a lat pull down. Let's just call it that, okay? So, the 2 sets prior to this with an underhand grip. Rep range was 20 for the first rep. No, 25 roughly for the first set. And then the second set was about 10 to 15 reps. And then I did a 1 set drop set with an overhand grip, which you are seeing now. Just doing this one because, you know, need more lats, need more width. And it's nice to get a bit of blood in the lats before doing a deadlift, for example. So then I dropped the weight by about 15 to 20% roughly. And then eventually you'll see me come back onto the camera in about 3, 2, 1. There he is. Yeah. And then just rep this out for as many as possible. Trying to bring it to around about my sternum / upper chest region. And then fully stretch at the top, so letting my shoulders come up and then pulling them back down. Then it'll come forward and then pulling it back down. Good. And then on the way up, just flicking my elbows out, and then when I'm pulling back down, almost tucking my elbows under. Flicking them out, tucking them under. You get a really nice lat pump, I promise you. So if you've never done this exercise before, I challenge you to do it because it's a good exercise. And one thing I have noticed, these fucking headphones keep falling off my head. It does my nutting, and you'll see it with my deadlifts in a bit anyway. And I might quit the voiceover so you can listen to what I say. Let's just say it's an explicit word. But yeah, doing some 2 sets here, about 4 to 5 reps. And listen carefully to what I say, and look at the headphones throughout the whole movement. Look, just slowly come off. Listen. And back into the voiceover. I hope you heard me say, well, I'm going to say it now, the word cunt quite explicitly. But went into a different deadlift variation. So having about between a half a second to a second pulls at my knees, and then being explosive up. Holding it there, explosive up. Just to make a bit more tension on my hamstring and glutes. and these felt nice once again. Done these last time I done deadlifts, and I'll keep this in the routine. I'll do these after my actual deadlifts, and yeah, I just after doing those 2 sets of deadlifts, I was absolutely peppered at this point. So to get as many reps as I did with this weight, I was pretty chuffed with it, because even that little second hold at your knees, you feel like you're there for ages. Pure fact, because it's a compound movement as well. If it was like bicep curls, that second would feel like a second, but doing it with a compound movement feels like 3 minutes you're holding it there for. And then went into some T-bar rows, but with a V grip, just for some back thickness. I don't know if it's the lighting or just in general, but I still look pretty lean, and I know I am because I look at my body weight every day. And since starting the bulk, I've only put on 10 pounds, and most of that would be just water retention due to calories being upgraded, shall we say. But I'm sure, you know, there's a bit of body fat that's gone on, and hopefully a little bit of muscle being added to the physique. But the 3 sets here in total, this was the second set, so I just tried being as strict as possible, like not much momentum, just tried staying low. And then did some low to high rows, so just hitting those lats slash upper back, if that makes sense. As you can see, just shrugging it slightly on the way up, coming all the way forward, letting my shoulder protract, and then retracting it on the way back. And I've done this single arm, 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps roughly. And once again, that stretch at the bottom feels lovely. It's a lovely stretch at the bottom. I could hold that forever, but I couldn't at the same time. Then the last exercise of the day was standing leg curls. So I normally do seated leg curls, but I thought let's just change it up, you know. And obviously single leg at a time. I was just checking my hamstring in the mirror. I promise I wasn't looking at anything else. Kept the reps nice and high here because you don't need to do it ridiculously heavy. And don't judge the crocs. Don't hate the player, hate the game. One of them's quotes. But 2 sets here. I think the rep range was, first set was 20, second was about 15 roughly. This is all about just getting a pump on those hamstrings just to finish it all off after doing all my back stuff and the deadlifts. And I do class the deadlifts as hamstring work because you will feel it on your glutes and hammies. Hence why the short shorts are out today. You know, they only come out when you're hitting those legs roughly. But I am holding my hamstring just purely fact because it's also like mind to muscle connection. So I'm touching my hamstring going, squeeze it there, George. Squeeze that hamstring. Do you know what I mean? And if I can feel it squeezing and contracting, I'm doing it right. That makes sense. But yeah. And then the next clip will just be a bit of a physique update. So I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Enjoy the physique update as per usual. And I shall be speaking to you very, very soon. Until then, adios amigos.